So, hello everyone and welcome back to our Dark Souls challenge run here. So last time we defeated Ornstein and Smo, so this time it is the time to go to Guinevere here. And let's see what she has got to say.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
Yes, mommy?
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
And there we go.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Alright.
O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
Okay. And so that is where we got the Lord Vessel, which is the item used for teleportation, the one which the Serpent at Firelink Shrine wanted us to place down where we didn't have it, which was a little bit clunky due to the mod interactions. Let's keep talking to her for now.
Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee, once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. A grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark. Please, Father's role thou should assume, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. Kingseeker Framt, the primordial serpent, shall guideth thee. Please, Father's role...
Okay, so dialogue is repeating. By the way, what is this thing here? I mean...
Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
Okay, so I think the bigger white thing, so this whole big thing here is a pillow, and this is the thing that at some pillows is hanging down at the ends, right? So where the cloth is coming together here and then hangs down like that. It looked a little bit strange to me. But yeah, so we can leave here and things just go on, but she kind of asked us to end the eternal sacrifice thing and to kind of break the cycle, and it might not be too intuitive what to do here, but to do exactly that, break the cycle and show us how true Anor Londo is looking like, we actually have to do this. So she's gone, and that...
Thou that tarnisheth the Godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Yeah, so that was his, her brother, I think, and she isn't too, or he isn't too happy about that. There was some gender thing going on, or some sexual thing going on. I don't know if he likes her sister a little bit too much, or what exactly it was, but something like that. So, I mean, we have another case here where I would usually just use a teleport here to go to the Dark Moon Tomb, I guess, just to be safe on our humanity here. I will actually run to it, and I think we might as well see some new enemies. Although, wait, now actually, let me place the Lord Vessel, right? Because then we can continue to warp without generating any more hollow points, so to say. But we can't get to Firelink Shrine so easily. Okay, so we use one more hollow point right now, which is basically costing 1 humanity, to get through the Firelink Shrine, place the Lord Vessel, and then we would be allowed to warp anyways, right? So that should work out. Because I kind of hate these 1 minute, 2 minute long run waste, which can be avoided just by the teleports here. And actually we have the Onion Knight here, so let's talk to him first.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gates, the old fortress. Is that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
And we get Miracle Mid-Force. That is just pushing back surrounding enemies.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Yeah, so he's telling us that he's going down to the catacombs, and there's a place where we can find him again, being in struggle again, kind of.
There you are. I'll be... No
Okay, so we know about that. So this guy is gone. It might be the case that he is hollow already, and we can find him at a certain spot. So let's see what's going on here. He's just here. Does he have any new commentary?
Ah, oh, you, oh, blood.
No, I don't think so, actually. He's just still looking for his lady. So, let's go back to Frammed. Is this one Frammed? There too.
I'm pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
So, as you can see, we could feed him all kinds of Titanite shards and chunks and so on. I think he's just breaking them down one category. Let's test with the blue one, but I'm not too sure. Maybe we get souls. So feed blue Titanite chunk. Shattered, becoming green Titanite shard. Why is blue becoming green? I'm not completely sure. Maybe that is still the same upgrade path. Just a little bit weird in this case. Let's test with red one. It should become green as well, I think. Yeah, okay. I don't want to feed him the slab, of course. Maybe we can test with a large Titanite shard, which should just become normal Titanite shards then. Yep, okay. And green Titanite shards should, I guess, also become normal Titanite shards. Yeah, okay. So in every case, he's just downgrading the level or the impact of one of these shards or chunks or slabs by one level. So if you ever have too many big upgrade items but not enough small ones, you can do that. And then we can also feed him some items just to get some souls. And I mean, in categories like this here where we don't really need the item, we can do that. I mean, it's just some additional souls. Man, the sound is a little bit strange. Since we opted to not use any divine blessings, let's sell them as well. Sure, I guess we are fine without these fire bombs. And of course you don't really have to do this here, but I'm kind of thinking right now, why not? It's quite a fast way to consume stuff here and to get some extra souls. I mean, like these, right? It's 3k souls per silver coin. It's actually quite a lot, in my opinion. We could sell any weapons that we're definitely not using just to get some inventory space here. And again, I mean, you don't really have to do this, but I'll take the optional souls gladly here. Okay, so that should be it with the items.
Farewell,
But actually,
chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
yeah, I didn't even want to say farewell because we want to use you right now.
Pleased to
Or
see
get
you
help by
well.
you.
Is it something?
Yes, it kinda is, so let's warp.
Very well. Then
And
stay still for a moment.
yeah, with this kind of strange way of warping, I guess. And this is not one of the things that would generate one of the warping points. Instead, that's just the normal way to get down here. So let us place the Lord Vessel down here. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm thinking about the name though. So there are two of these serpents. One is called Framed, and the other one, I think something with S, but not Seeth. Not quite sure right now. Please feel free to comment down below if you know. Because one is kind of friendly and the other one actually isn't. So, down the Lord Vessel goes. And that will now lead the souls of the lords to get powered up or fired up. And that will ultimately open up the huge door behind it. And as the serpent said, that will lead us straight to Lord Gwyn, the keeper of the soul cinder or something. As we can see here now, it also opens up some golden gates. In your first playthrough, in a blind playthrough, you might have faced one or two of these gates, but due to the fact that I knew that they would be closed for now, I didn't even plan to visit them. So we can rest here, and from now on, usually we'll get this warp feature here. And I mean, we can also try to offer soul to Lord Vessel, but we don't yet have any of the big Lord souls. But yeah, now we can use the warp without any additional warp points. So I will just keep track again of the hollow points. We will keep them for the rest of this run here, but now warps are not generating these points anymore. So Darkmoon Tomb is where we want to go, since we have some minutes left here, and that will allow us to face one more boss here. So now we're at the bottom here of Anolondo. And from here, now this wall is gone, this area is open, and we can go down to Gwyndolin here. I'm still thinking if this weapon is a good choice. I mean, the +2 is not too great still, but yeah, whatever. Let's just go with it. Should work out here.
Heretic. First thou offendeth the Godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord. I am the Dark Sun, Gwyndolin. Let the atonement for thy felonies commenceth.
Alright, so the Dark Sun Gwyndolin, he's right there. A lot smaller than his sister, albeit that the sister was just an illusion, if I'm even right with my lore understanding there. So he does 3 attacks basically. One is this huge projectile, one is what he's doing now, so he's basically just going up and I think shooting just 2 rays of arrow, and we don't want to get too close to him so that he starts another... damn, okay, that was bad. We came a little bit too close, because that triggered that he's been going back, and that here is his 3rd and last attack. So a barrage of small projectiles here. Yeah, this time I will just try to run to him. Not the best starting point here. Sometimes he also does 3 barrages like here. And then you can sneak in some attacks before he teleports away. And yeah, that's the whole fight. You can still not see the very end of the health bar. Oh, ouch. Oh, I was kind of distracted by that. But I think it's not too important, since you will notice when the boss is at 0 HP anyways, right? So let's try to get 2 attacks in again. Okay, that still worked out. He was barely there, but it worked. Nope. So these huge magical projectiles are kind of easy to dodge if you just run sideways for half a second. And yeah, that is much better timing here. Okay, he now just run barrage, but it should still be sufficient. Absolutely it is.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Alright, so we get the soul of Gwyndolin. Lot more souls, and the soul item if we want to. 40k, nice. Although levels are getting quite expensive as well. And then there are variations of this chamber here, of the room, in different games where chests are at different locations. So I kind of always forget which of the games the chests are located where. So I just check all the points. Okay, so this chest is just empty. Here we get the miracle sunlight blade. And here the brass armor, I think. Yeah, alright. So let's use a homeward bone. Get back to the bonfire, spend some souls, and then we can just start our way to the next area where we'll be heading. What do I want to level here? Yeah, the thing with the big dragon tooth and the armor stuff is, I mean, more endurance is nice here, but not too required. I think I will head for vitality for 40 there. Do we have some small souls to pop again? No, we don't. I will check the here boss souls for the next episode if we want to use some of them. We will know then. So we can warp to the Anolondo bonfire, because I think Seath the Scaleless will be the first big soul that I want to, or Lord Soul that I want to face. There are other options, of course, and that is one of the longer paths, but it should work out. But actually, I'm thinking about doing something different with going to the hollow tree. Although the way there is kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess we can fit that in right now. So for this episode, I'm just heading back to the Blighttown bonfire, and unfortunately, it's not a warp point. Okay, actually, sorry for all the warping, but there's a better way to do this. We can go to Daughter of Chaos, right? That's a little bit strange, because that should be deactivated. But from there, we can still get back to the Blighttown floor bonfire, which I mean. You will see what I mean in a second. Yeah, that one here. Okay, so let's head our way there. Okay, so here we are, back at the bonfire where I wanted to be, despite being one of the most annoying ones in all of the game. This is the way from where we will continue next time. Going to the hollow tree, getting ourselves the pyromancy, which I want to have. And yeah, so that should be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Again, feel free to like, subscribe, ring the bell, follow me on social media, subscribe on Patreon if you want, and then I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.